Where's your cultured friend?
She's feeling a little unwell.
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday.
Do you ever feel like you're reliving the same day?
Huh? What brought this about?
To put it another way, if you really think about it, was yesterday truly yesterday? Did you actually come back from the forest yesterday?
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this?
Is this a dream? Is everyone dreaming?
No one dreams in Sumeru.
True. It's so weird that people here don't dream.
You've actually divined our fortune many times. We're all trapped in the day of the Sabzeruz festival.
Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet or fell for a scam. What you just said, are you serious? Does that kind of thing actually happen in real life?
We're in real life!
I knew you weren't going to believe it.
What the
It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous
A gang of kidnappers had just ambushed you!
Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier?
You want the Traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
Alright. Oh, this again? Dia's Claymore.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she was injured because she wasn't used to her new weapon.
Tell her, Traveler!
You got injured because you weren't used to your current greatsword.
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
Alright, so this is the situation.
Come with me, I'll show you some evidence.
All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword.
Nahida, we brought a friend. Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
Oh, it will.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Huh?
Oh.
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
What? Why?
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
You can see her?
Wow, how perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment. What happened?
Do you believe us now? The Sabzeruz festival has been repeating itself. So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sabzeruz festival as a sick joke.
What? It wouldn't surprise you?
You have a point. Aside from the
Do they
Dendro
have that
Archon,
kind of power?
the
Because that's
Academia's sages
dangerous.
are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this.
What the frick?
Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
Abnormal mental fatigue.
Mind.
Oh my god. It has to do with that.
The Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it,
It makes
my head's been
sense
feeling
now.
unusually. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
But how would it do that?
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy.
How does everyone feel?
Actually, I also noticed something else.
Huh? What is it?
I feel like at the end of every day, there's always the sound of a beep. Yeah, what the heck is that about?
Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
And then there's people
The
talking.
sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
I heard the same sound in Port Ormos.
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our
Oh,
terminals.
hi,
We heard it.
The beep! The beep!
Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us.
The
There
day's
was
gonna
definitely a
reset.
beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, no!
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
Is this the same line every time?
But we cannot lose all of
No, it's not. Oh, over and over and over and over and over. Oh my,
Paimon remembers everything.
oh my god.
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
At the end of last night.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that?
We've been implanted with another form of the terminals? We failed at severing our connections with them?
But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
I guess I'm the moon.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss
I know you're the dragon! More time goes by. Da 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 da.
That's wrong.
Wait,
Why are you both gawking at me
Wait,
like that?
what? You said
You didn't get hurt this time.
she dealt with the kidnappers but didn't get
What
hurt.
do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I
She
managed
got
to get
used
out
to the
unscathed?
great sword?
Those kids were amateurs.
Aren't you still getting used to your new great sword?
Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
During your battle, did anything feel strange?
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar. It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight.
Hey, what kind of an answer is that?
What? Huh?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow.
God dang it. We're gonna need everyone to take off the stupid
We're
terminals.
still in the same day.
As expected, it's not as simple as we thought.
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us?
Uh-huh.
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope.
Time to make a new theory. Well, it's definitely not a time loop, but I thought that was pretty obvious already. Bodily memories.
Mercenaries rely heavily.
Associate with the Akasha sound.
All our memories of.
No? Timid? We aren't in a time loop. Instead, our memories are being erased at the end of each day.
Oh, then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion
Right.
of our
Time
memories.
is still going forward. We're just forgetting.
That's why.
Wait a second. How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with?
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it.
We don't actually need to explain everything. Let's just get straight to the point.
Oh, that works.
You suddenly became proficient with your greatsword because we've lived through the same day many times already, and our memories of the day are erased every night.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but
Yes.
How many times are we gonna have to explain this?
that.
Oh, she said that her wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago, but it hasn't. I thought about that too. But if the sages were behind this, if they utilized the entire city's resources as well as information supplied by the Akasha.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything.
That's so much work!
Not very
But
likely,
for
but
what?
it's also not impossible.
What the frick?
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
Okay, show me the proof.
You have proof? Where?
What is
This
it?
is it.
What is that?
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control.
God dang
The
it.
force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say.
Why?
Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same
I don't know
swordsman
what's
can't make the
happening
same cut twice.
anymore.
So, can we think of any new ideas right now?
Suddenly realizes something strange.
Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been
How
strange
come
lately.
we've never thought about leaving the city?
Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution!
Even I didn't.
Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city!
Yeah.
We're back!
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
Have we ever tried leaving the city?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
What?
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
Maybe this is the key.
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you.
What?
Listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sabzeruz festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
That's my own voice.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
Wait, I'm missing 2 days worth of
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday.
Okay.
let's...
So we went.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sabzeruz City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me, I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once.
Let's do it!
This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry!
Paimon, stay here.
Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
Leaving the city might trigger disruptions to our memories. We need someone to stay and witness events from this side. Oh, so that's why Paimon remembers and I don't.
But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you. Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but they've always been together.
If we leave together, it'll just be the same as before.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look.
Okay.
And please, be careful.
So what happened?
Memories!
Wait, what? You didn't... Let's go and try to leave the city today.
Traveler!
Oh. What's wrong?
Paimon thought Paimon would never see you again. You just disappeared. Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back. You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look.
What did I promise?
Paimon, calm down. She's here now. I don't think she understood what you were saying.
Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
That's so sad. Although I don't remember doing any of this still. Sorry, Paimon. I won't leave you behind.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
I just disappeared.
You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me.
Okay, so we're gonna try sending some kind of message. Oh boy. It feels like time's been going on forever. Well?
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
I made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday.
Oh, see you tomorrow, Paimon. Oh. That covers everything that's happened so far. So that message was what I left for myself when I left the city.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sabzeruz festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights.
What?
All these spaces are empty. Except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
Creepy?
There's another part here. I only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other. Absorbed by something like a sun in the sky.
Huh?
And now, even the final space has also disappeared.
Where's the beep?
Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Oh.
My impression is that each day in this samsara...
Yeah?
Oh, so that's what it is! Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day?
But also disappear?
Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Is this like dimensions?
Well, first off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
Those spaces remind me of... dreams. Like the one I had in the Avidia forest. Except, these have no sign of human presence.
No? The dream thing seems big.
Moon, illusions, and...
What? This one. That they don't dream, but it feels like a dream.
We are all in a dream.
Wait, what?
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
Oh.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream. But the truth is, the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them.
That doesn't sound like a big truth bomb, though. I don't think that would have blown my head.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this? It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming.
That's true, and it's theorized at least that dreams are the brain's way of compiling our information and processing things, and that's why it's so weird. Why we have these really weird visions and stuff, because it's just our brain being really active and processing things.
In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Yes, and they don't intend to stop there.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
I don't know this much.
Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized.
Right. The Akasha sound.
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations.
Yeah.
Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared.
No? This one? No. No? I guess I'm really not getting it. How does that relate? Mass production of dreams.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sabzeruz festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha.
Okay.
No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sabzeruz festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha. And
Is this
so it
why we
continues.
don't feel like we get good sleep?
This is like a dream factory.
Alright, last question. Who am I?
The Dendro Archon.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon...
So you noticed.
You are Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it
No,
last.
that was the easiest one. Everything else was hard.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that.
Okay.
Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your
That
heart's
one!
Celebrate the birth of that god? Could it mean?
Not the beep again!
Oh, we're out of time today.
No! What?
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too...
Where's Dunyarzad?
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear?
What?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Oh my god. We're so close.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she?
Freaking
Is
mindless
she also
puppet.
going to disappear?
Just like the ones we see
He's
outside.
actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream, so another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream.
Oh my
Just like
god.
the grass and the...
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff, and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own
I'm
person.
just sad that
But even so, she's still...
that she's gone and we were this close. Still meant a lot to her. You were a kind Archon. But you could have told us sooner and maybe we could have fixed this in time, so I'm a little annoyed.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far, only for Dunyarzad to...
Yeah, I know.
She was such a good person, with such a simple wish. But fate was against
She
her.
just feels so demoralized.
Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time, but... We mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
Unlikely. Knowing the plan, they'd probably become aware that they were dreaming, and unsuspecting hosts would be less likely to realize this is a dream.
Huh. That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us.
Maybe Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is the host. The one with the strange getup. Why him? What?
Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sabzeruz festival, right? Pretty core character.
Could you make a wish? Imagine your wish coming true before your very eyes.
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sabzeruz festival tradition or something?
Sure, buddy.
Less questions, more wishing!
Sure.
Okay. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Oh, okay, well, maybe that wish can't be true, because...
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone.
Oh.
She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Ferris Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
Oh. You really liked her.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Oh.
Oh, is it that obvious? After what I just said, I guess it is.
Oh my god.
When she placed the hat of the Night of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy Sabzeruz festival. What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Night of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years? 100 years? I'll serve her till the end of time. Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but okay. I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
There's no way that's gonna
Please
work.
come true.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh, you're
What?
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home you go.
What the? That was weird.
Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers.
I'll teach them a lesson that they won't forget. I just feel like putting out my rage. Leave these guys to me.
Hey, this is my job.
No, it's my
Call me
job.
Yummy,
You're
not
wasting
you.
my time.
You... fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway?
Into the wind. The wind knows me. Rain outlines your face. Up, born
Yeah! 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 Nice try, buddy.
Were you just taking your anger out on those guys?
I'm fine. I'm just angry at myself.
You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this. Remember how during the first Sabzeruz festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up? She said it was because she had forgotten something.
Oh my god, we forgot about that.
Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
Okay.
This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
Oh no, it's gonna be a diary or something. After almost 16 days, I was finally able to get these notes written before the Sabzeruz festival. Once the festival ends, you and Paimon will probably continue your journey immediately, so I was hoping that I'd be able to give this to you before that. This is a compilation of folk legends concerning Lesser Lord Kusanali, created from a series of interviews that I conducted in succession and wrote down. I interviewed so many people, but I'm afraid that there are very few who know much about her. Still, I hope that this will be of use to you in your search for her.
She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sabzeruz festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her. Hey! Where are you off to now? It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
I guess. It'll feel better if I say this out loud. Thank you.
Traveler? Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Dunyarzad?
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
No.
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come...
Not leave behind any regrets. Let's go, Paimon.
What? Where are we going this time?
To watch the Dance of Sabzeruz.
Traveler? You don't have to get involved.
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste.
No. Maybe.
Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
They're puppets.
Oh, of course. If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this. So they're just substitutes.
What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
What's up with those flowers? Why is there like pink ones now?
Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away?
Happening?
So, Al?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Nilo, close your eyes.
Huh?
Imagine that the Grand Sage and his entourage are not here in front of you, so it's her dream.
You guys are acting weird.
I figured if
But
it wasn't
okay,
Dunyarzad,
I'll
it was
try.
probably gonna be her, because it's all about the Sabzeruz festival.
Hey!
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host! What a surprise!
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sabzeruz as beautiful as we can.
Let's see it. Been waiting for a long time for this, like a really long time for this. Like a really, really long time.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sabzeruz.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
Wow.
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
Good morning, Paimon. My head hurts.
Paimon's head feels super heavy. Paimon thinks it was after the Sabzeruz festival. The
Yep.
Sabzeruz festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sabzeruz Samsara?
I remember now!
Quick, take off your Akasha.
Ah, quick, let's go see some Dunyarzad!
Well done, Traveler and Paimon. And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sabzeruz festival for
What
me.
the fudge is happening? Why is Catherine with the question? What?
Dunyarzad!
Oh my god.
Don't scare us like that!
She's alive? Dunyarzad.
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream. And I saw Nilu performing the dance of Sabzeruz.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened. Okay, that's the end. What, Catherine? Who the frick?
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sabzeruz festival.
Yeah.
And Dunyarzad. Did you save her?
It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. After we parted on the last day of the Sabzeruz festival, I left the city and saw what the traveler had described. Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion.
I really wish I saw that, because that sounds
Dunyarzad could no longer
crazy.
bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible. But it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara.
So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end.
Why do you look like Catherine?
To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
How did you do that? Poor Catherine.
I know, right?
Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, if the traveler hadn't broken the Sabzeruz samsara, the situation could have become dire.
It already
I
did.
tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all the people of interest seem to purposely avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. I think they're deliberately trying to hide something.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Tainari to join some kind of project. Could it be related?
Oh my god!
Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motive. Got it. I hope my answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge. To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the Sabzeruz samsara in the immediate future.
Go and get some sleep. Leave everything to us.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here? Do either of you know?
Maybe you were sleepwalking.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime.
That's all of the Simria story for now, up until the next update. It was a really, really cool quest. Very interesting. And I'm very excited for the next one. Bye-bye!